Okay, everybody, so here we are. It's right about the top of the hour, and my name is Ken Countess. I'm glad you're with us today. This webinar is called Facebook Secrets, How to Make More Money with the #1 Social Network. Now, if I pause from time to time, or if I'm looking someplace else, if you joined us a moment or two late, it's because we're using a different platform today, and so I'm basically still getting used to it, but hopefully we'll make this happen without a whole lot of errors. And the main thing, of course, is that you have an opportunity to learn how to make more money with the #1 social media network out there. Once again, my name is Ken Countess. I'm managing director of the Countess Group. We are a marketing consultancy based in the Orlando area. We help you gain an unfair advantage over your competition. As you can see down at the bottom of the screen, we're partnered with several companies whose names you probably recognize. We are full service. We can help you with strategic marketing and communications, executive coaching and workshops, email marketing, social media, of course. We can build you a great website. We can optimize your website. If you need help with paid search advertising, PR, just about anything related to marketing, the Countess Group can help you with. We're now in our 18th year. I'm an internationally recognized marketing expert. These are some of the names of the companies that you may recognize. I spent over 20 years at Motorola and have also worked at places like Marriott, a company now owned by CBS, a company now owned by Honeywell, and I still own equity in another marketing firm based in the Dallas area. And these are some of the clients we've served over the last 18 years. I'm sure you recognize at least one or two of those logos. But we help companies large and small. So no matter what type of business you're in, I'm sure that we can be of assistance to you. And here's our contact information. You can see that we're active on many social media channels. And there's our phone number as well. And we're also partners with some of these other companies whose names you might recognize, including Robley, Microsoft, VCTA, GoToWebinar, ClickFunnels, and of course, Constant Contact. We've had a very long relationship with Constant Contact. In fact, I was named one of only 4 people in the world that have ever won the Authorized Local Expert Leadership Award. I'd encourage you to connect with me on Facebook, facebook.com/the Countess Group. There are over 6,000 people already following us on Facebook, and if you're not already joining us there, I hope you'll do that soon. Also on LinkedIn, it's linkedin.com/in/Ken Countess. There are over 4,000 people following me on LinkedIn. So if you're not already doing that, if you're not connected to me yet on LinkedIn, go ahead and do that, and that will give you access to another 4,000 people who may very well be good business prospects for you. And this is a screenshot from the homepage of our website, thecountessgroup.com. I really encourage you to check out the site. It's always being updated. There's always something new there, so check it out when you have time. As I mentioned earlier, we can help you gain an unfair advantage over your competitors with targeted marketing campaigns that really do work. And you'll see how Facebook ads can work for you to help you make more money. So what I'd like you to think about is, what is it that you want to improve about your marketing? Give that some thought for just a moment. What would you like to improve about your marketing campaigns? Now, when you're thinking about a marketing campaign and then deciding on that campaign, what is it that's most important to you? More specifically, what is it that you want to have happen? And when do you want that to happen? Marketing often is a building process. It takes time to build relationships, to generate leads, get people to your website, get them to know, like, and trust you. And there are 3 points that have to happen in order for you to be successful. Of course, we always need to generate leads. We need to keep that funnel full, don't we? We want to increase traffic to our website so that ultimately we can convert to a sale. So with all of that in mind, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? This is all about Facebook. Facebook is by far the #1 social media network. And so the question becomes, how do you make it work for you? How do you make it help you make more money? Well, let me give you a couple of fast facts first so you get a sense of the context that all of this is being presented in. Facebook started in 2004. It's 13 years old already. And like anything else, it got off to a relatively slow start by comparison to where it is today. Part of the reason for that is the founder, Mark Zuckerberg, intentionally limited the size of Facebook, only allowing college students to join it. And somewhat later on down the road, probably around 2009, 2010 or thereabouts, it opened up to everybody. So today, Facebook has over 2 billion, that's with a B, monthly users. That's as of their earning report, which came out last month. Number of daily users is 1.3 billion with a B. This is the number of people using Facebook every single day. So if you do the math, it says that more than half of active users log on to Facebook in any given day. And you'll find numbers all over the place on this one, but pretty verifiable is that the average Facebook user has something north of 300 friends. That's pretty amazing. And over 1 billion people access Facebook on a mobile device being a tablet, a smartphone, and so on. So what does all this mean to you and to me? It means that Facebook does a great job of connecting people. Pretty obviously with nearly 2 billion people using it. So who is it really that uses Facebook? Well, you don't have to think too hard about that to know that it's pretty much everybody. And this pie chart gives you a feel for the breakdown of usage by age group. And it might surprise you to know that teens represent the smallest part. The teens have moved on to other social media, most notably Instagram and Snapchat. But take a look at the yellowish and reddish and purple and gray, which make up more than half of Facebook users. And of course, the millennials are in there as well. That's that green slice. So the usage is spread pretty nicely. What that really means, though, is no matter what age the people are that you're trying to reach, they're your customers. These are people that you know you need to reach. So what is Facebook really used for? Well, you should be using it to help you find customers, to help customers and prospects find you. What you use Facebook for is to keep those customers engaged so that you can use it to help you sell more products and services. Sometimes it's like stating the obvious, isn't it? But many people are very used to using Facebook for their personal use and don't really give it much thought when it comes to business. Now, I know based on the way that we all use our devices these days that many of you are probably watching this webinar on a smaller screen. So let me just read off to you those 5 green circles. People use Facebook to find new customers you may not have otherwise discovered. We use Facebook to drive traffic to our websites. We go on Facebook as a business because then we think, hey, our brand is cool. We use it for client retention by building relationships. And, of course, for customer engagement and product and service promotion. So let's get to that all-important question. So how do you make money? How do you make money using Facebook? Well, there are really three elements. And the first is that you want to use it to help you build a loyal following. People that will follow based on things you post, things you reply to. Maybe they place comments on your Facebook page. You always want to be that trusted source. You want to be someone or a company that people can go to find information they need to live their lives better, to do their work better, to find resources, and so on. So how do you make that money? Well, you have to get active. Facebook's not a passive sport. You've got to put posts out there. You've got to do some advertising of some description. Live video has become increasingly important. And oh, by the way, this webinar is being streamed on Facebook Live right now. It's on our Facebook page, facebook.com/the Countess Group. And there, if you like our page, you'll be able to watch when we go live on Facebook, which we tend to do at least once a week these days. Things are changing all the time, so it's important to take advantage of all the tools out there to help you grow your business. So we're going to spend the next few minutes covering Facebook's analytics. Facebook has marvelous tools that will help you understand how to grow your business. Facebook does an amazing job of focusing on the business owner to enable you to use Facebook to grow your business. And let's not hide anything. The fact is, Facebook is a business. And so while everything was free up until about 5 or 6 years ago, now they do what they can to generate income. So we'll show you how you can profit by participating in the tools that Facebook has made available. So among the analytics that you'll find on your company Facebook page, you'll be able to see the reach of your posts. You'll be able to see the number of people that each and every one of your posts was seen. You'll be able to see which types of posts work best. And once again, if you're watching this on a smaller screen, the aqua color is posts that just have a link. The orange color or reddish color is photos, posts with the photos. And the light blue is posts with a video. And by the way, this is real data from our company Facebook page. This is not hypothetical information. You can also see which posts resonate with your audience much more than ever before, by date, by time, and type. When you go into your company's business Facebook page, you will have access to this. It is free. Now, what you will learn based on the reach and the engagement, those are the columns at about middle of the page, you'll be able to see which of your posts is getting the greatest traction. So in terms of strategy on how you make money with Facebook, do more of the things that are getting high reach and high engagement, and stop doing the things that get you no reach and get you no engagement. You need to make good use of your time. We can't manufacture time. So take advantage of this information. I'll give you some other illustrations in a few moments. Facebook also allows you to take a look at who your audience is. And once again, this is real from our business Facebook page. And you'll see that about 2/3 of the people following the Countess Group on Facebook are male, so about 1/3 female. And you could see the age spread. So the dominant groups following us on Facebook are males between 35 and 44, making up more than 1/3 of the people following us. We also have tools now that enable you to see who your most active fans are. Why is this important? Why do you want to know who your most active fans are? It's because if their profile is similar to the profile of people that you want to have follow you, you can actually drill down and see what kinds of posts they are posting, what kinds of videos they're posting, what they react to, and what their fans react to. What you're looking at here is the fan base, the active fan base of someone I follow named Amy Porterfield. And you'll learn more about Amy in a few moments. In fact, on this screenshot, you would be able to see which of her fans are reacting and which posts they're reacting to most frequently. I can also show you how you stack up against your competitors. So once again, I'm using Amy Porterfield. I really admire her work. And Guy Kawasaki, who you may know is an evangelist, a tech evangelist. He's been around quite a long time. And what these orange and green bars are showing you is the growth of their fan base, the engagement of their audiences, and you could see who's doing what you might think is a better job on one or the other, but they serve different audiences. I just use this as a comparison since many people know who these people are. You can also take a look at day by day, post by post, which of your posts are getting the greatest number of reactions and comments and shares and more. So the information is very, very rich. I really encourage you to take a look and see what's going on your Facebook pages. You can also see the number of views that your page is getting. Really quite valuable information. So let's switch gears for just a bit, and let's spend a few moments talking about video viewing. This information was verified by Facebook in a research study they did, as well as socialmediatoday.com. That's another site that I follow. And what you see on this slide is that 41% of us believe that Facebook helps us feel connected to our friends and family. 39% of us feel that Facebook gives us something to talk to others about, water cooler chatter, if you will. And those numbers are followed by Instagram and TV. What I'd really like you to see is that the stuff we're viewing on Facebook is having a far greater impact on us than TV is. This is a trend that's been accelerating over the last several years. So what this tells you is that you really ought to be spending more time posting video on Facebook and Instagram, which, by the way, is also owned by Facebook. How much video are we watching? Facebook is now serving up 8 billion views of video every day. 8 billion views a day. And it's not all Facebook Live. I mentioned we are streaming this webinar live right now on Facebook Live. But Facebook Live is one of those phenomena that has really taken off. The nice thing about Facebook Live is that it doesn't require editing or scripting. It gives you a chance to really engage with your audience. And it really helps to build authenticity for your brand because you're live. And it can be set up so that people following you get automatic notifications that you have gone live on Facebook, which gives you more visibility. And if people like what they see when you broadcast, they will share your content, enabling you to get more people to follow you on Facebook. So you're probably thinking, okay, I get that. So tell me now, Ken, how do I make money? Well, let me go back to building that loyal following. When you create and post posts that people find to be entertaining, informative, of value, that helps you build a following. Because those people who are following you will then follow, or rather recommend that their friends and family follow you as well. It enables you to become a trusted source. And as you become a trusted source, as people get to see you live or recorded, that helps you become a trusted source as well because it shows you're a real person. People do business with people, not businesses. They do business with people. So you do want to become that trusted source. So get active with posts and ads and live video. And oh, by the way, those posts and ads and video don't need to be very long. In fact, this is Facebook research that says that mobile consumption trends lean toward shorter, more precise messaging. So publishers should deliver their promotional messages within about 15 seconds. That's about our attention span these days. So what about ads? Do they work? Let's hear what Amy Porterfield has to say.
Well, hey there, Amy Porterfield here, and in this short video, I'm going to walk you through audience insights at a very starter level, just so you understand what this Facebook tool can do for you in terms of strengthening your ad targeting. So at a top level, here's what Audience Insights can do for you. This free tool helps you find smart options for ad targeting. It will also help you understand more about your audience, the fans that you are attracting to your Facebook page. This tool will help you spark ideas and gain greater insight into your targeting opportunities. So I'm going to take you into the tool and show you around at a very basic level. Once you're logged into Facebook, go to facebook.com/ads/audience insights. Once you're inside, this is what you're going to see. Now you can choose either everyone on Facebook or people connected to your Facebook page. Either way, it doesn't matter. You can always get in there and change things around. So let's just say we're going to choose people connected to your page, and we'll start there. In the left-hand column, this is where you are going to type in the name of your Facebook page. So in my case, I entered Amy Porterfield, my Facebook page popped up, I clicked on it, and now it's locked in on the left-hand side. From there, if you look in the middle, you'll see information about my specific fans on Facebook. So demographics, you can see I attract about 74% women, 26% men, and then it shows you the comparison to all of Facebook. And then it shows me my age range. So right away, I can get a good sense of my audience that I've already attracted to my Facebook page. But what's most important for targeting insights is the tab that says page likes. So right away, I'll see the relevant categories as they relate to the audience I've already attracted. So apps, company, software, news, media. And then to the right of that, I will see different Facebook pages that might be good ideas for me to experiment with in terms of targeting. So Meet Edgar, one of my favorite social media tools, Melanie Duncan, Infusionsoft. Some of them might even surprise you, like at the very bottom, Institute for Integrative Nutrition. I don't teach anything around nutrition. However, I do teach people how to build businesses online, and I attract a large audience in the fitness and nutrition world. So that's likely why that's showing up there. Now, if I scroll down just a bit, I'll see actual pages and the relevance to my ideal audience I've already attracted. So right at the top, again, you'll see Meet Edgar, Derek Halpern, Learn to Blog. So these are all different Facebook pages that I'm going to experiment with in terms of targeting their fans to see if they want to sign up for my freebies, my webinars, go check out my blog posts, whatever I'm advertising with my Facebook ads. Now, you're not only going to learn a lot about your own audience, but you can learn about other people's audiences as well. If you go back to the main dashboard in the left-hand column, you could see that you could play around with location, age, gender, interest, and then of course pages like we've already gone over. If you go into the interest section, you can actually type in other people's Facebook pages. Now, if you look closely, when I typed in my own Facebook page, Smart Passive Income with Pat Flynn was one of the options that I could look into targeting with my Facebook ads. So let's say I wanted to dive in deeper to get even more targeting ideas. So I took that one idea and I entered it in interest. And I was lucky that it popped up because not every Facebook page is going to pop up when you type it into interest. But Pat's page popped up for me, and now I'm getting even more ideas based on the audience he's attracting. Since our audiences are similar, now I could drill down using his Facebook page to get even more ideas. So as you can see, there's top categories, and then if I scroll down, I'll see the Facebook pages with relevance, audience, and affinity. So if I'm going to experiment and I have a tight budget, I'll probably start with the first few pages on this list. So right away at a basic level with Audience Insights, can you see how you can find new ideas and spark some inspiration for your targeting? It is a very powerful tool. If you like these ideas and you're looking for more tips and tricks for your online marketing strategies, make sure to go to amyporterfield.com, click on podcast in the navigation, and you can find so many more ideas, strategies, and tips on my podcast, Online Marketing Made Easy. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to connect with you again soon. Bye for now.
Thank you, Amy. Bye for now. I apologize for the couple of blips in the audio. As I mentioned earlier, for those of you who arrived early, we're using this new platform. It's different than the one we used before because now we're able to stream video. And this is actually the first webinar that I've done and Facebook Live that I've done using this new platform. So I hope it wasn't too much of an interruption. I also sincerely hope that Amy provided you with some great information. And now I want to share another quick bit of information with you that gives you very specifically how we were able to create a campaign for one of our clients that generated $51,000 in sales in just a couple of days.
Hi everyone, this is John, an account manager with the Countess Group, and in this video I want to share with you a Facebook ads case study where we were able to generate $51,300 in sales for one of our clients. And what happened was the client is Thompson Tours, and they're a travel agent in eastern Pennsylvania, and they do custom travel packages, a little bit more specific and custom than like an Expedia or a Kayak or a Travelocity.com would do. And what happened was Penn State football landed in the Big Ten championship game in Indianapolis against Wisconsin. And Eileen, the owner of Thompson Tours, contacted me and said, John, I have a travel package for people going from eastern Pennsylvania to Indianapolis for the Big Ten championship game. How can you help us get the word out and promote this? So I said, let's do a Facebook campaign. And so here's exactly how we did it and who we targeted. We targeted people age 30 to 65 plus who were Penn State alumni or liked the Penn State page, and they lived in Allentown, Philadelphia, Scranton, and State College, Pennsylvania. And the reason why we targeted that segment is because they have money. And we excluded students because typically students don't travel to big bowl games because they're expensive. So here is the exact ad we used in the campaign. And if you look at it, the number one thing to take away from this is you must use an image that will stop people in their tracks. It's very important to use a compelling image. Now, the text in this ad is very specific, where it says, it asks the question, do you want deluxe accommodations and great seats, all at the best price? It says where the game is and the time, which is very specific, and a clear call to action to learn more to see travel options. So once the user clicked on that ad, they were taken to this landing page where all the pricing is listed, the itinerary for the trip, and they can click right there to pay and to book or to call to book the trip. So let's look at the Facebook Ads Manager here, and I'll show you exactly in the performance we got from the ad. So we spent $731.59 in 2.5 days. That generated 2,685 clicks, which is about 27 cents per click. And the results were that 114 people booked at $450 each. And that is $51,300 in revenue, and we generated that revenue from $731.59 in ad spend, which generated 2,685 clicks. So I hope that really helps you. I hope that serves you, and I hope you got something out of this. And if you want help developing one of these campaigns or have any questions at all on how to do this, feel free to reach out to us here. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.
Thank you, John. A great job. And the thing to know about this is that it's not difficult to create these ads once you know what you're doing. And so that's why we have clients that reach out to us and say, you know, I don't really have the time to figure all this stuff out. Will you do it for us? And so if you're in that boat, I would encourage you to reach out to us and let us help you understand a little bit more about how Facebook ads work. We also do LinkedIn ads. We can do ads on Twitter. We have managed collectively ad campaigns in excess of $1 million. So if you have been thinking about advertising on Facebook or getting more involved on social media, then reach out to us. The call is certainly free. So my question then is, what will your 2017 have looked like when we get to the end of the year? We're getting very close to the end of August. That says there are just 4 very important months left to go. And you want to be ahead of your competition, I'm sure. So how do you do that? Well, there are some really great tools out there. Marketing automation, we've been talking about some of it using Facebook. We can also talk about LinkedIn and Twitter. Email marketing is an amazing tool. The automation tools have really become outstanding just in the last year. Segmenting your list is critically important as well. If you want to get your opens up and your clicks up, segment your list. Content marketing. Content is key. Content is king or queen. Valuable content is what drives action. So what does valuable content look like? Well, when you answer questions, when you solve problems for someone, that will help you generate more loyal followers. And as we mentioned, video marketing. Videos are not the same on all platforms. There's YouTube, of course. There's now Facebook. There is Vimeo. There are lots of tools out there. I'd encourage you to make sure that not only are you using email marketing, but you're using video in your email marketing as well. When you do your videos and when you do your mobile marketing, make sure that your marketing campaigns are mobile centric, meaning that they're designed to be viewed on mobile devices. So consider mobile native ads. And always take a look at the data. Use big data. That's what really matters for your business. We'll help you examine that data to make sure that you understand what the numbers are telling you, what those actions are that are being taken. I've mentioned email marketing a couple of times. What you may or may not know is that email marketing provides a return on investment, ROI, of 44 to 1. By the way, that number has gone up since last year. There are people that think that email marketing is dead. It's actually quite the contrary. It's undergoing quite a renaissance, to the point where we have a client who is in the promotional specialties business. Their annual sales, when they were using Google AdWords, stayed flat for 4 years in a row at $50,000 a year. They attended a session very similar to the one that you're attending right now, and they decided to use email marketing not long after we met. And this is a video they sent me about 1.5 years ago, telling me what happened once they stopped using AdWords and started using email marketing exclusively.
Hi, I'm Pamela Fay, co-owner of Imprints for Less, founded in 2010. We provide over 1 million products with your logo on them. Everything from bags, pens, cups, anything you can imagine. In our first year, we averaged $50,000 in sales. Business growth was slow in the first 3 years, and in 2013, we started using Constant Contact. With the help of Ken Countess, our business tripled almost immediately. Today, we average over $500,000 in sales annually. Everyone at Imprints for Less would like to thank Constant Contact and Ken Countess. Thanks, Ken!
And that video was sent to us unsolicited. And not only do we represent Constant Contact, but other companies as well. So what happened was, within a 6-month period, they grew their sales from 50,000 to 300,000. They increased their sales by $250,000. Last year, they broke 1 million. And this year, the company has gotten even bigger. And all they use is email marketing. They're dabbling now with social media as well. But for this client of the Countess Group, the email marketing return on investment is now well in excess of 500 to 1. They spend $150 a month on email marketing, and they generate $1 million a year. It's pretty extraordinary. I'm sure you'll agree. So what we can help you accomplish is we can help you gain an unfair advantage over your competitors, just like the clients that we mentioned earlier. So we've got time to take some Q&A. If you go ahead and use the question box or the chat box, we're monitoring them both live right now. Go ahead and let me know what questions you might have for me. I'll take a few moments and give you a few minutes here to type out some questions that you might have. In the meantime, we do have more content to cover, so this is just a quick break. I want to thank everybody for joining us today. It looks like just about everybody has hung with us the entire time, which tells me that the content has been of high value to you. So go ahead and use the Q&A boxes, both the Q&A and the chat box. And let me know if you have any questions. As I mentioned, I'm watching them live as we do this event. And we'll give you a moment or two. If you're like me, it takes a little bit of time to figure out where the boxes wound up, where where they got hidden behind the other screen and so on. And so go ahead and just take a moment and go ahead and do that. If you joined us late, I want to share with you what our website address is. I'm entering that in the chat box right now. It's thecountessgroup.com. countessgroup.com. I'd encourage you to go there and check us out. We have a lot of resources there that will help you do a better job of running your own business. If you're interested in attending one of our future events, you can find them here. Again, I put that in the chat box. It's bit.ly/tcg-events. If you're not yet using email marketing, we'll put something else there in the chat for you. You can go to that website, or you can text us. Text my name, Ken, to the number 99000. So I'm not seeing any questions come in just yet, so why don't we keep moving ahead. And if you're wondering, well, gee, what comes next? Well, you can learn more at our half-day and all-day workshops and our webinars. We do them fairly frequently. But if you're really serious about growing your business, you probably will want to take advantage of our personal coaching. And just by attending today, we have a special offer for you that will enable you to save $150 off a 2-hour one-on-one session. That's the link, bit.ly/FB for Facebook Coaching Special. It's also in the question box. You can go ahead and click that link, and you'll be able to see our availability and sign up at your leisure. But this offer is available today only. The price goes back up by $150 if you don't take advantage of it. You can also take advantage of a 15-minute consultation, no sales pitch. This is a way for you to have us learn a little bit more about your business, help you figure out what kinds of tools might work best for you. That link is now in the question box as well, bit.ly/meet-with-Ken. If you didn't do it earlier during this session, go ahead and connect with me on Facebook. Go ahead and go to that URL, facebook.com/the Countess Group. And there you'll be able to like our page. You'll see when we're broadcasting live on Facebook, and you'll see all the marketing tips that we publish. We do that several times a week. So I hope you liked today's webinar. I hope that you'll join us for another event. Please be sure that you spend time on your Facebook business page to absorb what you've seen today. And call us if you have any questions after this event. I look forward to having you attend one of our future events. If you're a member of an organization and you need a speaker for an event, reach out to us. We do a lot of public speaking. We'll travel anywhere that we need to help you and your audience get the most out of your marketing efforts. So thank you for attending today's webinar, and I hope you'll join us for a future event. Don't forget that we help you gain an unfair advantage over your competition with targeted marketing campaigns. You can go to bit.ly/marketing classes or go to our website, www.thecountessgroup.com. Thank you very much for joining us today. I look forward to having you attend one of our future events. Bye for now.